Hello, hello, and welcome back to Songs of Six. So, what are we doing today? We're going to be playing, well, as I've just said, Songs of Six. So, forgive me. So, what we're going to be doing is, I don't know if anyone was around for the last part. What ended up happening is we are actually at war with Javelsa, and as we are now the city of Alcindor, they're coming for us twice. So I was thinking, how can we defend this city? And the one solution I've come to, also, I don't know where the music's gone. Maybe it's because we're in the menu. Who knows? But what I want to do is I'm thinking if I sell some more goods, I could maybe make a mercenary army to intercept this one. I think that would be for the best. Form it up twice, and we'll see what happens. Now I know we need a bit more cash to do so. So, like the other times, we're going to be selling. And I'll sell to Misty because Misty, sorry, because we have the best relationship with them, so that means they'll give us the best money, quite simply. So obviously, if we're selling our goods, we want to get the best price for it. Tools are quite easy to make. I won't sell too much metal, but we don't need to sell a crazy amount. So how much is that worth? That's 118,000. There we go. We'll accept that. Then let's recruit an army. How do we go around that? Maybe do this unit then. Screw them. Let's get you to Zweiss. As quickly as possible, please. Now, it seems like because we're travelling for our own territory, I think they'll get there first. So I think this could be an interesting battle. Wonder what that is. Uh-oh. Oh, it's always the ore mine. Yeah, if you're familiar with the series, it's always the ore mine which has an issue. People are always getting abused in there. Back to the beautiful city. I love it. It's nice to be playing this again. I've taken not a break per se, but I haven't been doing as much, admittedly. So it is good to be back. Oh, are they going to make it in time? When are you going to get there for? Oh no. I don't actually think. I originally thought they were going to make it, but if we can't travel by the sea. Okay. Oh, that fell immediately. Let's go get it back. Well, we can take it back instantly, no? And then go and attack Javala. Go and claim it. We've just left it immediately undefended, unless now it's got some giant army in it. Smiled upon his victory is ours. Occupy. Mercy. Occupy. And now we go for their capital. Well, their armies. Oh no. Go and intercept. Let's go and intercept. We have a much larger military force than they do, and who doesn't love a good battle? Let's do it. Oh, we're on the losing side. Why are we on the losing side? Let's engage this personally. Maybe they're archers, maybe they're just really strong. We have a much larger force, so we're going to see how this goes. Hello, little kitty. My cat is coming over for a cuddle. But how has everyone been? Sorry, it's been a little while since the last stream, guys. I think we've got this. I'm just going to rush it as quickly as possible. Obviously, this is not an archer army, is it? I didn't actually look at the breakdown. No, they've got armor, they've got warhammers. They'll be fine. Let's just go. So let's make a tighter formation. Wouldn't mind if these guys turn back on themselves. Nice, we won. So we ended up 4-minute circle, but we didn't really pounce on them. I was hoping they would just kind of turn in on themselves, but I guess without a second physical unit, they wouldn't do so. Fallen, capture, execute, release. Oh, it's all humans. Okay, well we got a good amount of resources actually, so we'll capture those, and then we will march on their city. Let's besiege it. And then I might even immediately besiege Bavina, but then they hate us completely. Let's create a new thing. That's indoor 6. Oh, there's actually Nikulaf, which named us, which is a long-time viewer. I'm hoping he'll jump in today. Be nice to see him. So send the army down there. Otherwise, do we have to replan? Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Oh, they don't have any... Okay, we do have it back now. Does this grow a workforce? No, it doesn't. Okay. So what would grow a workforce? Nothing we can do to grow a workforce. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Forgive me for being quite new to this process. Okay, what do we want? Actually, they would produce a nice amount of wood. They wouldn't produce much in the rest of stuff, but good wood supply wouldn't actually be too amiss. But then we could produce food here. Oh, actually, make you an opioid producer, which is it's not a sentence I really like to say out loud, to be honest with you. Yeah, keep subjects' minds on it. That's good. Yeah, let's have that. Cool. Nice. Let's head back to our city while that. Oh, what's this? Regions that can be upgraded. Upgrade? How do we upgrade that? Maybe it's more workforce. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Realms Lice. Yeah, they're happy-ish. I might make it so we have less of this faction, to be honest with you, but I don't really want to persecute them. But their devastation's so high, oh my goodness. No, we don't have any governors. Oh well. We'll figure that out. But we go back to our city. We haven't been here in a little while. Sorry, I've been zoomed out for quite a bit in realm mode. They deal with themselves. They've got a little defense force. We really need to build up our supplies of weapons and stuff again. So I don't know if you guys remember, but we ended up hiring mercenary armies to go and deal with our wars. That seemed like the best bet, to be honest with you. We had a neighbour declare on us, so it ended up going quite well for us actually. We ended up taking them over, as you just saw, it got taken back, but we immediately reclaimed it for the fatherland. We should... Oh! Immediate execution for the flasher. I wonder if we've had the prisoners of war come in yet. Oh, it might have been auto-executed, to be honest. No, in this city. Morally ubiquitous. I have to keep an eye on this. Because I know our city will be fine. I want to see what happens when they arrive. Oh, we have a battle again. Let's engage it ourselves. Now, for some reason, it keeps really saying that we're going to get smashed. They do have a fairly big army, though, comparatively. So maybe I should have recruited a second group to join us. That's a fair size, but it's not a huge... It doesn't look very well equipped. No, it's not. It's got leather armor, but no weapons. So let's just get in there. Actually, let's just form a line. They have to come to us. And there we go. Someone's fallen over. soldiers in position, they'll break it and go chase enemy soldiers or rioters. Morale will be very weak while doing this. Speed it up a little bit. Actually, I'll speed it up a fair chunk. Now we seem ready for... I just wish this didn't happen, where they were kind of not getting involved. Because see how we surround them? We just don't seem to pounce on them afterwards. I wish that was something where they just auto come around, but it might be something I'm just not using it right. But it's interesting to see how they fight. And we'll release them. We're getting enough armor for it. And we keep going to the city. Shouldn't be... Oh, they're creating another army, but I doubt it will get too many people. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. See, we end up with an excess of people and look what happens. We end up... they end up getting smashed. No. Homeless. Wait, are there loads of homeless? How are there loads of homeless? We have loads of housing. But genuinely, there's like empty, empty, empty. Loads of empty. I have no idea. That's on them if they're homeless. There's plenty of opportunity. There's free housing as well. They don't pay for this. If they had to pay, I'd get it. But they don't. It's free. Where's my society? Arguably better. Is there someone on the stocks who should be... Aha! Kryptonian prisoner. Arena. Bye-bye. I think I found the other prisoner. Flasher has been hung. See you later, mate. And let's see. Come on. Actually, I'll do a quick save. We're straight on the way to their capital. If they haven't got an army to defend, they will probably be gone immediately, actually. My worry is, will then Verina immediately decide, you know what, we're going to war? I might use this army to go and take out Verina and Blistersen? I don't know. Occupy. Amazing, we have gained another city. So, it seems to be steamrolling the enemy factions now, which is quite nice. Where is that rated? 193. They're not rated very highly, but they seem to win quite well. Reduce tax as much as we can, build a home base here. Or maybe... Ah! Oh, I think I'm starting to understand now. Basic reforms, and then if we can tier this up, we'll then be in a better position to increase loyalty. Like this, what can we do to increase their happiness? Garrison. Garrisons have soldiers for protection and public order in your region. Maybe there's a way to increase the loyalty instead of that. Because I do want the loyalty to increase. Would it be religious? Walls? Does make them quite a bit more loyal. Religiously, that does help, but it doesn't make them crazy happy. The stocks? Oh, stocks it is. So the stocks did help out. And what do we want them to produce? Quite good on fish. Why is everyone really good at open grows on here? It's a bit sus. Go on, producing vegetables, I guess. Oh no, not vegetables, they don't produce that. Maybe cotton? This could be a cotton producing region? Yeah, make a cotton producing. Ooh, all rock. Meats, leather, livestock, lots of meats. Good amount of fish, but we don't really need that. Then we are a major ore rock producer ourselves. No, we'll go for cotton. Produces a good amount of cotton. Nothing crazy. I mean, we could make it 11k a turn, but that's going to be ridiculous, so let's reduce it as much as we can. We are going to be losing happiness. Anyway... Nope, immediately messed that up. So that stocks. Would that help? I'm going to see how walls go for now. See if that can then turn around their happiness. But we'll see. They're not exactly very supportive of me at the moment, so we might as well keep it going. Now, they really hate us. They don't mind us as much. but we're not exactly friends. They despise us. So my question is, do we just keep going? Because we're probably... Oh, we've been declared on by another faction? No. Okay, it must be they're at war with each other. It's just that temptation of, do we attack Verina and do we attack Vostan? I don't know if it's just this species which hates us. So I'm going to do a quick save. We're going to find out. Because I just don't want to keep repaying for a whole new army and losing all the money. So I'd rather just get to it, to be honest with you. Diplomacy. Let's go to war. Just immediately, let's send the army. Let's go. Let's go, peeps. So I just find it more entertaining to watch when there's two factions just duking it out. Because Mystique won't attack us now that we're friends. Oh, I actually have an idea. Why don't we see if we can actually become friends with these guys? Neither faction to be our neighbours, but we can make them increase them... Actually, we'll leave it be for now, but I think because it's going to be Crotonians that border us and not, say, these guys, we should be okay. Now, that doesn't look great. We're outnumbered and there's 2 units, which doesn't fill me with much glee. See how that goes, but I'm not 100% certain if we'll win this or not. We've good armour, or okay armour, we have okay weapons, but it depends. If this is a heavily equipped army and not just, like, peasant rabble, we're in trouble. Because I think it's their actual force, and then, yeah, their actual force, and then rabble. But the elite force is actually made up of quite a few. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to go like this. What does this faction do? Ah! Increases defense, but decreases offense. That was what issue I was having. Okay. Okay, we're being hurt really badly this time. I think their unit had more armor, significantly more armor by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a victory for us this time, sadly. Naturally, we'll break formation, just fight. Oh, have we just pulled it back by the skin of our teeth? By the skin of our teeth, let's get them. Oh my goodness, I genuinely thought we were going to lose this. I am in shock. We have managed to win against all odds. Our mercenary band is battered, but hopefully some of them were injured, not killed, and we can continue. My cat is being very squeaky. She can't decide if she wants to sit on my lap or not. She will. She's coming. So again, a lot of armor, a lot of weapons. Nice. What if they'll be shipped back to our homeland? If they shouldn't. I was going to say they shouldn't stick with the army because they're not an army that takes resources like that. Let's get up here and attack. That should be a nice little quick save after that battle. Good job, everyone. And they should start to like us soon. Yeah, it's already going to minus 0.05 rather than what it was. Conscripts can be trained into soldiers, so we can actually make nice sized militia units. One day we'll take Mystique, but for now they'll be our friends. I think... Roseman hostilities... Oh, really? Oh, they give us! They give us free Crotonians. Really? No. I knew you'd attack us, so we might as well get to it. You know I'm about to annihilate your faction. And they're gonna have to be taken out. 100%. Look how much they hate us. Minus 421%. They would mercy, release, occupy, amazing. Then you got 38. Yeah, we're fighting immediately. Right, this stocks, and then you're seem like a really good producer of vegetables. For some reason I really want vegetables. So we'll get that. And then the final part of our master plan to taking over an empire is let's use... Oh, it's down to 40. Do we need another group of mercs in there? Do we need another group of mercs? Because even like that group of 30 humans could make a big difference. I think we'll try them without the humans, but we'll see. I mean, that's quite intimidating. The Deathbringers, 45 mediums. We'll see. We'll see. So let's make a full-on save, just so I recognise it. Ascendal 8. Because I just think if we fight these guys and they immediately go to like heavy war, heavy war, they immediately send in their big forces, we might be in trouble. Yeah, 162 versus 70, that just doesn't feel like the odds are in my favour there, does it? We'll see, but I think that will be it for us. I think they're going to smash us, truthfully. Oh, maybe I could have raised a conscript army there, but then we'd have to support that, which is the issue. Oh, I've never had it where we've had to fight them in the north. Yeah, that just doesn't look great, does it? I mean, it's entirely conscript army. Yeah, both sides. So no weapons, but leather armour. And we're not exactly looking pucker anymore. So I'll keep it tight formation, in guard. They'll have to come to us. Let's do it. Both attacking from the front, which is good. Kind of that back to fight these guys. It's not looking great. I think we're about to crumble. Yep, defeated. Okay, let's go back to that save. Let's get in that. I'd say the human regiment should... Would that make the difference? I think the human regiment could make all the difference here. Or even like one of the small ones. We'll sell off some stuff as it goes, but won't be selling off too much. I hope. Anyway. Mystique. That's diplomacy. What can we give them? They want armor. I mean, again, we can... The thing is in my head, I'm like, I can make more of this. If I have no empires attacking me, I'll be perfectly fine too. Especially as we start to expand. So that's 158k. I think that's more than enough. Oh my goodness. 158,000. There we go. That could have ended really badly. Accidentally taken. They'd have been really happy, but I don't think our force would have been so. Alright, what do we want to recruit? I really want to see the Deathbringers in combat. Might be silly, but it'd be pretty cool, won't it? And do we want to see the Crotonian Warband? They're just in leather armour. There is 45 of them. And there's one Dorians. There's more. Might just do them actually. But who's the cheapest? These guys. The humans and the Crotonians. Crotonians are 60. And they actually have pretty solid weapons. These guys are pretty intense as well. Swordsmen of Narth, even though they all wear clubs, use clubs. I think maybe the Crotonians actually. Let's do it. Now we attack. Go, go, my forces, go. Let's conquer the universe. Yes. Go. Assault. Oh! That's interesting. I forgot to declare war on these guys. Second time around, that's my fault. So we didn't have our normal combat outside. It seems like we attacked and then just lost. That's my fault. So sorry about that, guys. Let me just quickly resell some items. See how much some of these factions hate us, though. I mean, Lastano's the one next to us who we're probably going to go to... Well, we are about to go to war with. But let's say Instrag. I don't think they're factions that can actually reach us, though. They might hate us, but they can't get to us. I think who can get to a note? Oh, you can... Ah, that could be an issue. Weiss can be reached by those two. Okay, there's actually big channel routes to these guys. Okay. Didn't realise the mountain completely blocks these guys off, so less than an hour. Then the issue is it's going to be these two. And then if we keep moving, we're just going to keep expanding and it's going to go crazy. Because a lot of these are Telapis. Oh my god. So many, and they hate us. Maybe we can figure out some peace still, but they don't hate us as much as some factions. But what about peace? So they value that at 90k. Alliance is 10.5 mil. Okay. Well, we can maybe give them. What if we would? I'm just curious. Like, they wouldn't. It wouldn't really change how much they like us that much, would it? No. I don't think I'd actually do the trade with these guys. Whoops. Just do that now. Now make sure to actually save this time. Sorry about that, guys. Not sure. Let me overload our Sundorate. Overwrite, should I say? And to anyone watching this, by the way, how are you doing? I hope you're enjoying today. It's a bit of a more intense stream, I find. But then I think this is part 7, part 8, so it's not quite your first stream, I'd imagine. Well, you might be watching this on YouTube, might be watching this on Twitch later on, or watching this live on, I never know. I hope either way you're enjoying it. Right, let's head in there and take over. Oh, we've got nothing here yet. Whoops. We'll go and engage. Let's do it. We are at the sea. It'd be very cool if there's some boats. Map is just one boat versus one big boat, or multiple small boats. Just thinking of a Viking conquest now. If anyone's familiar. Let's see their force. Okay, their force is 2. Let's get these two together. Form up. A little bit closer. Maybe leave a little bit of a gap between the two. And maybe we'll close that gap as the battle goes. Hopefully lure them in a little bit. There's one very small force and one very big force. I'm hoping the small force ends up being smashed completely. I mean, most of them have fallen over. Let's just quickly wipe these guys out. Oh, no we don't. Yeah, now they're pincered by both sides. I think they're going to be annihilated. Let's speed it up. Yes, we broke them. Amazing. I think it'll just be a clean breeze to the city now. And then from there, we take over. So we'll always release. I don't mind gaining the chivalry. Then let's keep going down to the sea itself. I find it interesting that they're sending us armor. Oh no, that's from what we've just taken, isn't it? Sure. Against 50. So I wonder if this is another force or a band of peasants they've formed up. Either around we should have it, we more than double their numbers. And it's actually a fighting force rather than what maybe a band of yeah. Just a band of peasants with some armour. So let us just send the troops in and tell them, hey, attack. Oh my god. And actually, don't worry about formations, just go and crush them, please. Thank you. Nice and quick. Please. Oh, I realised I've been clicking on the little army, not the actual city. So whoops. Again, quick save before we attack the city, just in case it all goes awry. Brilliant. Mercy. Peace. So what does puppet mean, for example? It's all the puppet regime. A new faction will be created, which will be long and dead to you. Abandon, they've leave the settlement to future on its own, or occupy. Again, we want to take full control of these regions. Slow it back down. I think that'll be the last use of our army. I really need to make friends with you. I think while keeping this army here, they kind of cease their transgressions for a little bit. But it doesn't seem like they're going down by much. Sylvan, oh, they hit us even more. Okay, Mystique, still friends, not by much, but we are friends. So long as we don't have any direct connections to the factions, I think we'll be okay. But Instrag and Sylvan can connect to us, and a lot of other places by the looks of it. Yeah, we're pretty hated right now. But I will disband this mercenary army. Disband, disband, and then disband this army. You can be. I'm just thinking again. We want loyalty in place, and let us then do. Maybe a trading one would be quite good. Flex proximity. Yeah, why not? Do that one, and just see how that goes. Now I need to make you like us. It is going down slightly, but I wouldn't exactly say they like us in any way, shape, or form. Diplomacy, trade, that's 117. It's not impossible though. They hate us so much that they won't really do much for us. Even if we gave them 80,000 right now, that'll only increase their likability of us to 0.34%, which is really not it when you hit minus 300 haters. But we'll see. Our Sindel 10, we have taken over a nice chunk of the world. So we'll just see how that goes, really. But they do have to travel quite far to attack us. So I'm hoping, I hope, that we'll be okay. That's so we can really hope for on that front. Ah, this is how we upgrade the tiers, okay? So if I click here, tier 2, we just haven't researched it yet, but it'll take admin. Okay, and then that increases our workforce hugely. Ah. Oh, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to build walls, because I think this is a settlement that's going to get absolutely battered at some point. So we're going to have to figure that out. Well, we'll be okay. We'll get there. Inbound. Loads of veggies. Nice. We should actually be making some good money now. At least from all the settlements paying taxes. They don't pay a crazy amount of taxes. They're all quite happy. We'll see. I wonder, Mystique, what would it be for you to become an alliance with us? 3 mil. It's dropped down quite a bit, though. Colleagues? 135k. Attack each other, respect each other's sovereignty. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Maybe we can give them a little gift, increase that happiness with them a little bit. 100 of our, 99 of our finest hide. There we go. That is quite the gift. Right, I'm pretty content with that for so far. But look how our small world started with our Sindel. We had Mystique, we had Twice next to us. Now we've managed to completely Javesla, Barinia, and Blastenstan? Yeah, Blastenstan. That's what we call it. If anyone's here right now, give us a little comment. I'll name them after you. So I'm more than willing to do that. For our viewers, name them after fine views, abandoned region, info. Fertility's good. Actually, can we rename them? We'll find out. Solve the spot, I'm sure a supreme ruler victim stupidus. Select decline that, thank you. Now, let us go back to our city. We've not necessarily abandoned you, but we haven't exactly been managing it for a little while. It's nice to see we have, I mean, max alcohol. Oh my goodness. Imagine seeing that. Did we make a tavern here? I think we did, didn't we? I believe we did. Let's have a little look. I think when we click on the tavern, it will show us other taverns we have. Yes. There we go. Oh, is it just the one? Actually. Click on the toilets, it cycles between all of them, doesn't it? Hmm. There's a third person here. Now that means we need a tavern over here. Are we building one? Forgive me, because it's been a few sessions, I've kind of forgotten what or where we were building, should I say. Maybe a tavern here? That could work. Go to the arena, head to the tavern, have a great time. And, distribution tavern, there we go. So I think building it over here would be nicer. Right up against the sort of sides of the houses. Size-wise is actually going to be an issue there. Or maybe I built it just a little bit too small. Let's try that again. If that's not too wide of a building, we should be able to fit in the largest tables here, yes. We'll be off-centre ever so slightly, but I think we're going to have to live with that. Make sure there's plenty of carpet. Some knickknacks because it'll look cool. And then, what are we making this out of? Oh, that could have been very bad. This is going to be wood, thank you. I was just thinking, I was like, what are we making this out of? We've had to spend a load of money. That'll do. It's going to be a lot in cloth. But we produce a lot, so we'll be fine. And you start thinking of how we use this population. But then, with all the... Oh my goodness, the amount of people that have been executed recently. Oh my. Oh, we've war captives. That's why we have a load of prisoners. I bet our prisons are full. Oh no, our prisons are full. Whoops. We need to build a bigger... need to build a bigger mass grave. Oh no. That's just a sentence you don't really want to say, to be honest. Well, that's what it is. A lot of homeless plebeians. I don't know why. Like, genuinely have no idea, because we've got the housing space for them, but they're not choosing to... Oh no, but homelessness would actually appear here, I believe. So I don't know if they're actually homeless or not. They're just very undecisive. I've got people dealing with this. Amazing. Whoops. We'll upgrade that. Be quicker. Let's burn them. Nope. See, now we're getting to that point where people are just flowing in. We've not been declared on, and the happiness is going up. Not very quickly, but it is. I think it might be the distance between them which is making them think, do we attack? Probably not. Thankfully, the Mistar is there, because we would probably be attacked by other factions, and factions like this love us. They're like, oh yeah, guys, doing great. And what a little kingdom we're building. Awesome. Now, I think we should work. Oh, that's like how you manage. It's beyond me, but your stench reaches all the way to realm of Slithen. Yes, that's where we was compensated for this convenience. Oh, they want all the settlements as well. How about no? Yeah, we'll give you all the settlements you wish for. No. Slithen. You're not. Looks like be friendly, are you? We'll be fine. We'll figure it out. I just think it'll be Zeiss they attack. Yeah, it'll have to be. It's the only settlement they have direct access to. Decrease the tax as well, I want their full loyalty. Oh! So Instarag joined as well. That is pretty much a very big issue. Um, Could we have avoided this? Probably not. What's peace cost to them? 1.8 million. Okay. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we can figure something out. Because that won't end very well for us, will it? Oh, goodness. The issue is expanding these empires, it's never-ending war. Makes sense, really. You can't really go around, killing people off, but wow, they really don't like us. The issue is the factions that do don't like us enough to be friendly. Colleagues, 995,000 trade, 112. I'm thinking maybe that would make them hate us less. 995,000, that's too unrealistic. Alliance is crazy. Oh, they'd love us to become their vassal. Unite would be, yeah, 78.2 million. Okay, okay. We might have a faction war for 5 mil. Crazy. So what did they hate us? Betrayal, threat, wealth. Opinion might lead to war. It leads to war. Oh, and hey, here's whites. They wouldn't mind it too bad. So what's only worth 200,000? That's crazy. $700k for the two. Wow, really makes you realise you're not worth a lot, eh? No, their relationship with us is really down now. Like, it's dropped quite a bit because we've been fighting, so we're not going to be worth as much now. Just resource-wise, I mean, yeah, it's dropped big time. Actually, not crazily, but it wouldn't be anywhere near the amount we need to make them like us, which is, even if we sold all of the armour, actually, it's still a good price though. It is still a good price we'd get, but I don't think it would be anywhere near enough to what we need. It's the issue. We've got a good amount of resources. Certain weird things we have a lot of. I mean, look at our grain supply, wow. But then we're using all of our food. There's balance to this. Actually, I'll use none of our wood. We're actually quite low on wood. Rations we don't really need anymore because we're don't really raise our own armies. Bread, keep 9 fish. A lot of fruit. Not much meat. Good chunk of veg. A lot of stone. I mean, but then that is only 635. I say only 635. But to make Slyban like us, or become colleagues, we need 995. We don't hit that amount. And I don't want to give up any territory, so we're going to have to just see if we can get through this. And in the worst case, sell up, create a faction, and just attack them again. See what we can do. I keep wondering what these things moving are. There was one in a... Or maybe when we took over they stopped. Oh, it's interesting that we have more inbounds though. Lots of veggies coming in. We give them all of our regions and nearly everything else. So you really want to fight us, don't you? The issue is, if Instrag didn't hate us, we'd be okay, but Slyban hates us, and they dragged them in, which is a much more powerful faction, which is a fairly solid issue. I wish I had diplomacy. I should have really spec'd into empire building beforehand. I'm starting to realise my mistake. But become colleagues. 988,000. Can we somehow get that from our trading if we just sell up pretty much everything? What is it? What would we get? Don't care if we are crippled militarily, because we won't be fielding any armies anytime soon, essentially. But we don't want to make it so our production is just destroyed. least our resources, because we can restock. It's not impossible by any stretch of the means. It's like we get a load of grain in every year, we get in loads of resources, we have like settlements bringing us stuff now. We'll be okay on that front. But then if we sell all of this, we still can't afford it. It's not going to be great. See, 643. We only have like barely, not even 100 saved up, so it's great. What would making you like us cost to become colleagues? Okay, yeah, that's significantly worse. Okay, I have a feeling we're gonna go to war. What would having a trade be like? I'm gonna have a little, you know, the quick saves, how they go. Let's see if us having a trade alliance would make us any friendlier. Maybe it would drop a chunk. You have a faction ruler if this pin data is accepted. Okay, become colleagues, not 18. Vassal, they'd love us to become their vassal. What if we became colleagues? Ooh! Well, actually, what about alliance? Okay, that's way too much. But becoming colleagues, you at least respect us. But then that's not... They wouldn't attack us anyway. So it's not really the best example. See, monetarily, they're worth a lot, these factions. Wow. I wonder if you would trade us for more. Oh, that's 23k for a trade alliance. Yeah, let's just do that. 24,000. Let's... And that. Set there. Okay, they like us probably more now. And if we go to resources, what was 80... Oh no, it's still less. It's a shame. Sorry, I didn't mean to clip my teeth for you guys there. Yeah, it's still a bit less, which is a darn shame. But at least that means they'll probably hate us less. That's all we can hope for. Right, save here. Just trying to buy us as much time as we can, because if they don't attack us, they'll drop on hatred. But I think because we've rejected, now they'll want to trigger a war on us. See, it just drops out a few percentage at a time, but that few percentage means I've paid less for their friendship. Which is very much ideal. But these guys are happy. Look how happy they are. Support. Low support increases a chance for rebellion. That's fine, that always happens. We always have incidents, it's okay. They don't really have much law in these places. But we'll be fine. They're bringing in a few coins each. I don't even know if this is daily, to be fair. We have loads of vegetables. We're a vegetable production nation. Alright, cool. I was keeping an eye on this. See it dropped. I mean, how much would it cost now for colleagues? 175. It's not a lot, is it? Not a lot of difference. But then, what that's dropping is our friendship with Miss Steve's going up. Let's have a look. Judge off. Yeah, it is a little bit. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that. That was scary, wasn't it? Wow. Wow, that actually scared me. This empire building, it's tricky business. Now, war captives, you can all go to the gallows in here. And war captives, you can all go to the arena. Good day. Our law is going to go through the roof right now. Also, I've never seen anyone get beheaded. That sounds really bad. But I've never seen anyone actually use that part of the executioner's part. Hey, Crockpot, how are you? What, Crockpot kid? Crockpot? I don't know why I called you Crockpot there, sorry. I'm doing really well, thank you, Crop. We're kind of on this moral dilemma, so I don't know if I think you've just joined in now, Crop. So we've managed to take over from Alcindor Weiss, Jolfesla, these other two. Yeah, we've managed to take across these. But the issue is they've all been the same faction. And now down here, because they're the same species, they really want to fight us. And I'm just trying to... Oh yeah, we've been conquering. Not very well. We've been using mercenary armies, but the issue is it's used up all of our money and a lot of our resources. So we're quite low. So we don't really want to be in more combat. So if I could, I'd make these guys become colleagues, but it's dropping, but we just don't get anywhere near enough money raised. We'd only get up if we sell everything, about 600k. And how's your game going? Where are you mentioning it? About 3k, wow! That's really good, man. That is really good. I need to get another refinery and bakery, actually. Where's a place with lots of grain? Oh, there's lots of grain here. Let's get a bakery here. Don't know why I made that so small. Whoops. 3k is really good. So I'm treating my Crotonians quite nicely, I think. I've given them their own sort of quarters, and yeah, I'm the friend of the Crotonians in this playthrough. Okay, well that's fair enough then, really, isn't it? You try and fight it, well, a life of slavery it is then. That's on you. I mean, I think that's why I'm quite bad, because I don't think any of the factions I fought tried to fight me, I just ended up attacking them. Oh, I don't know, you might have just missed me execute loads of people, and I mean a ridiculous amount. I've just sent, like, I've killed so many people, I've had to build a second mass grave. Which is really not it, is it? They can't enslave this because we don't have the ability to. Let's kill in the arena. What about the other prison? Again, more war captives. You know what? We'll pardon one. Because they do like the occasional pardoning. The rest, you'll be executed. Again, my law is going to go through the roof. Let's see. Again, I've never seen anyone have their head lopped off, and it's really disappointing. See, for this playthrough crop, I'm thinking slaveman I don't want to do. I want to be the freer of slaves. I want to be a conqueror, but that doesn't really take the slaves. Morally ambiguous. But no slaves. See if we're close to any titles. Merciful. Oh, gain nothing insane, add some loyalty to your name. Literally, you couldn't have said it better. Daenerys Targaryen. Perfect. I'm freeing the slaves, but I'm morally ambiguous. It's like, oh, you're gonna love innocent people. It's like, forget about that. Let my people go. We'll be fine. Oh, that means we're clearing some doors. I've kind of stepped away from wanting a professional army, to be honest, like, in settlement. I'll have a nice defense army, but now that I know I can just spend money, well, spend the moolah on a mercenary faction. So I haven't used a single one of my own armies. What I've done is I've made a faction like me and have good money to trade. Then I've noticed plate armor does the best. And then whenever you go to create an army, see, that's what I thought, train up a big army, right? No, when you click recruit, this little button here, mercenaries, they'll do all the fighting for you. You don't have to supply the army, you just have to pay them. But if you use them quick enough, you don't have to pay the upkeep. So to send them, do the battle, keep it going, disband them after, you've conquered the territory. But what I've noticed is if you conquer territory next to an army of the same, that's when you're going to have issues. like distinct issues because my people, they're happy here, but the people who are connected down here because they're the same species absolutely despise my faction. So I'm just trying to not save scum, but I want to see if I can get them lower before they attack me. That way I can make some more money and pay them off. So I'm saving quite frequently at the moment. Just try and avoid being hit. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Mercs to send out and then keep the standing army. Because I only have an 80, like, well, 90 now standing army to defend. But I think that's enough, so long as I keep them equipped. And then in the worst case, I can hire more mercenaries. And we've just hit 100 Dondorians. Awesome. I wonder, can I rename this? Yes, I can. So we're going to name this first city Kropotkin. I bet I'm butchering it, but you have earned a city name, Krop. Enjoy. So Alcindor Kropotkin, very happy. Also, now because it's named after you, have to tax it 4k a day. Uh, actually, you can tax it fairly heavily, 1,000 a day. It's not like they're doing that much for us, so yeah, do that. Nice. I know, the greatest honour we could imagine. Um, if more people join in, I've got 3 more cities to be named, so... Oof. The fortune, eh? Right, we've got the second tavern up. What do we need to upgrade that? We need 84 pottery. I think our pottery is actually really low at the moment. Maybe we can throw a load of people into that. Do we even have people working here? Let's up that. What do we need to upgrade? Oh, metal. Sure. Is pottery? Okay, that's at max. I think we need another pottery. Pottery? Pottery. As in, let's build that here. Should be wide. Yes. A lot of grain because I find that you can scale the grain a little bit easier once you get bigger. I mean, that's my own opinion. That might not be true at all. But I just find it's a bit easier for me to then manage. We get a lot of grain because we use a lot. I mean, we're producing a lot, but it's only net 126. And then bread, we're actually probably losing out on food now. How are we doing, actually? Actually, no, we're gaining food, but I wouldn't mind it being more than what it is. 1 egg. Well, you know what? I might even turn off my ration production now, because I know we're just not going to need it. But then they're good to keep for a rainy day. The one thing I struggle with, actually, is opium production. Because I didn't realise for the medical bays, the hospitals, you need opium to use the beds. And I'm like, uh-oh. Don't really produce much of that at all. Also, when you started crop, did you activate krill or krell? Let's up the amount of people in here. Let's get some more scientists in. That's fair because I think it's either 3 or 4,000. It might be 4,000. I think you activate Krell, which is like a mercenary leader. That's why early game you might notice if you've been in the other streams. Oh, I know you have been. That we had like people messaging, "Oh, we're being threatened by this." But is it 5k? It might be 5k. I'm trying to remember, but I know we can get attacked by her, and she'll be like, "Right, we're killing you." So I'm not looking forward to that. Also, I'm loving seeing this go down. I'm hoping that they'll just eventually like us. I doubt it, but maybe one day. Okay. Not sure about this playthrough. I'm pretty sure I activated it, which concerns me greatly. So once our research goes up, I'm not sure. I'm thinking potentially Organisation 1. Do we need more organisation? Should I... Where so? Do you mean? Oh, you mean on this? On the actual research screen? That would be cool. Fine dining would be cool. Maybe an increase in research, actually. Maybe get to 1200, activate that, and just boost our production on... Oh, sorry, when you start... Okay, sorry, it's been a while since I started. I've left most events on, just because I want to see what they're like. Yeah, experience it in it. Not the rawest form, because obviously I do reload, I'm not exactly hiding that fact. But it's interesting still. When I upgraded that, did I just waste a load of money upgrading that? What does that actually do? It boosts storage. Oh no, 0. That's 0.5, I'll take that. That's why I like to see ridiculous amounts of people. I want to see that build. I wish I saw that bit a little bit quicker, just because of what it is. The amount of people we have spare to just build now. It's okay, we need machine component. Got an extra 2 people in there. Whoa! Oh my goodness, the amount of people that just got battered! Woof! It's a good thing we have a large excess of populations and very big graveyards. And people are very happy, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't sound, it's not a great sentence to say, nah, it'll be fine, we have enough people. Literally, it's like, okay, right, this house was, it was used, it'd be like, oh, what happened to last people? Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We do need to up the housing a little bit, actually. We'll make some more soon, but fine for now. Using a lot of our cut. I want to get some, like, nobles. That's what I really want. I love the water fountain upgrades, they look cool. It's in certain periods it looked like they were, yeah, there they go, they're actually working. I just think it's neat, to be honest. Actual fountains. There's our prisons. Got no prisoners at the moment. Ah! You see, this is what I was hoping to avoid. Because if they actually go to war with us, which they just have, that's when they really come at us hard. That's when it costs too much to ally with them and become peaceful. Because if I say peace, they want 1.8 million. Not happening. Did they actually send armies our way? If they don't actually send armies, I'm not too worried. Because maybe they'll ask for a peace treaty, but it's when they send the army I'm in trouble. So kind of just keep an eye on that. But then they're going to hate us even more because we're at war now. Yeah, minus 222. Colleagues. Peace. No. Unite, ridiculous. Become the vassal, they'd love us then. Absolutely not. Oh my god! They're sending 400 people to come and take your city crop. My goodness, they're a powerhouse. My goodness, right. Okay. Big O-nos. Can we get conscripts? We can get conscripts. Ooh. Do love a good conscript army. So it just dawned on me, we can technically make a conscript army of our own people. But recruit, we've got 200. Conscript fall through Roman, want to train, they will need to be supplied. No, I think it's not going to end well if we use conscripts. Now, I can sell off a load of money and make up an army, but I don't know how strong their army is going to be. And then the issue is we don't... Would it be financially better to go against that? No, what we're going to do? We're going to do something really, really silly. I mean ridiculous. We're going to sell off, and I don't think this is the right play, but I want to see what it's like to be in a giant combat. So hey Misties, our friends, why don't you buy loads of our resources? Because we can afford to sell this purely on the factor that we're not going to be fighting them directly. We're going to be paying them off. We're going to be paying mercenaries to fight them in our stead, essentially. So let's do that. Let us make a load of money for a nice big mercenary army. Now, am I probably going to unload this? Absolutely. But don't you want to see some crazy combat? Because I do. Let's sell loads of that grain. And we're going to need to hire loads of people, as many as we can, to fight this, because we will get absolutely smashed otherwise. I think we're getting smashed anyway, but 600k, that'll do. 652,000. Leave them the 800. We're not that petty. So now, our army. Whew. Right. Right. So there's 90 Dondorians, 30 Dondorians. You're going to get smashed. Who's the cheapest? So we can just bulk it up. Them. You. It just needs numbers. That's the issue. We need a good amount. Might need a lapis we can just throw in. But that is all the money gone. So let's see. So that's an army of how many? 300 versus what is that? 380? Okay, 385, but you know exactly a weak army. So let's go. Actually, do I not just want to intercept? Maybe intercepting will be better. We'll see. At least it'll make it happen faster. Right, let's do this. Let us fight. Now, I think there's going to be... there will be a professional army. Because I don't know if you can send your weakened armies abroad. So let us see. Right, let's have a little look. No, yeah, theirs is a professional army. So they've got heavy unit. No! Oh, no, actually, let's look at the weapons. So they've got a unit of 150 in armor. Oh, big archer unit. Oh, wow, that's a huge amount of archers. Okay, they have a huge amount of archers, but maybe we can run them down. Maybe. Actually, if we stay in the forest, I don't know if they can target us. But I don't know if that's the case for AI. And that wasn't the case for me being able to shoot at them earlier. But I don't think we have a single range unit. Oh, we do. We do. Titchy, but we do have two. Oh, the Telapis are ranged. Ah, makes sense. And they're in the open fields. And then if we make you type formation, go to the front. I'm just trying to think, if we can get them in the forest, maybe we can stand a bit more of a chance. Have these guys just peppering them. We're going to find out. Projectiles blocked by terrain, maybe to here? Maybe just keeping them in the forest will be a good idea for now. Make them come to us. I've broken one of their units, nice. And you gotta come for us. We ain't going nowhere. And you technically can... Are you a melee unit as well? They're not a very good melee unit. They can, but it's not very recommended by the looks of it. I was just trying to think, if we can end up crushing their melee units... Yeah, now their archers are at a real disadvantage because they've got to come for us now. This battle's been going so long, the season has changed, so... Okay, we've got it. We've got it. I think we can actually take this, but I know if we leave that forest, we're going to get absolutely peppered before we arrive. Whereas while we're in this, they can't actually hit us. Our morale's good. I know their morale's not going to be great, but it's getting to them because they have a lot of archers. I cannot describe just how many archers they have. Are they going to get closer? I doubt it. Wonder if we pull back slightly, are they going to advance? Because if we can get them stuck in the forest, we might be okay. Okay, they're coming up, but actually they're quite clever. Fine. How intelligent than I thought they would be. Trying to stay clear of any big open plains by the looks of it. They are actually attacking though. Let's grab the 2 melee units. Let's just attack. You know what? Let's make them move faster. Ooh, melee unit, no. Right, that, by the looks of it, somehow worked. How? I have no idea, but I will be eternally grateful that it did. Let's get him. We somehow won. Now, what I think is take this army that we've lost all the money with and go and raise their cities. Because if we raise them and there's nothing there, we don't have to fight the enemies that go there, I imagine. Wow, we took a lot of spoils. There's 12 Cretonians. Execute chivalry. We'll release for loads of chivalry. But look at all the resources we gain from that. Wow. I mean, I'll do another hard save because I know go back to 13 if we need to. We should do Instrak first. And if this army wants paying before we get there, we're in trouble again. Maybe we attack by their peasants this time. Because there's normally like a little, they'll raise a little army to fight us when we arrive. That's what I've noticed. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why it says it's so against us in favour, because we should absolutely smash them with what we've got. I mean, the issue with this is our main city going to be okay because we've used up a lot of resources to do this. Yeah, this will be fine. So you're a melee unit, aren't you? Yes. Some of the melees will do their thing. Actually, let's make them the front line. Let's let them come to us. And our archers can pepper them a little bit at a distance. Let's just pepper the big unit. Don't know why you're running in. You're an archer. These do not. Nice. Nice. Crop is turning around. It is turning around. We're getting there. Release. Could execute, but we don't. We're not bad people. See, the issue is, I know if we take here, we're never going to end the war. So I'm hoping if I we're going to see now, if I raise this city, will they suddenly be like, alright, we'll leave you alone. So there shouldn't be a professional army here to defend. When I go to there, I'll probably just go from the ocean again. Foes of the beaten, they've smiled upon us. Release the enemies. Spare none, leave no stone unturned, and teach the settlement a lesson that we remember for generations. Wow, that reduces the happiness. Sack. Those get in the way. Puppet. This faction we created. Long indebted to you. Yes, and they love us. Okay. That works very much in my favour. Look how much this faction likes us. But where have they moved then? They've moved their capital. Where? They really like us. Wow, 1000%. So if we go to diplomacy, and go resources, what would they say give us for some plate armor now? One plate armor, it's nearly 500. Wow, I wish we had every faction that liked us like this. So who we were? So that's all the resources we took. That's heading over. We look at our wall with these guys. We go for peace. They give us 6 mil for peace now. Wow. They give us all their financial wealth for peace. We know what happens to these guys. They're going to be annihilated now. It's because we lost so much resource while fighting them is why I want to really make them suffer. We have the army. Let's send them in. Let's just do what we just did again. I mean, the archers should have a pretty fair shot at this now, actually. Let's do it. If we're getting the 30-man unit. Yes! Another resounding victory. Amazing. Loose these guys. Now, I'm going to quick save again. I want to see what happens if we raise versus install a faction. I want to see if we gain a lot of resources for raising. Should I set this as a hard save? Let's see. Makes sense that they've ceased combat with us. Just to double check, how much does Slyman pay us for peace? They pay us 6.3 mil. Okay, they pay us more than what they've got. So they'd probably give us a load of resources that we demand. Could be plate armor. Yeah, take all their plate. But they raised, to be fair, charging 3k for one plate armor. That's crazy because they hate us. So we've done that. What does we raise? Spare, mercy, raise. Abandon. Raise, mercy. Then still a puppet. That might be the best way of going around it. We gain a lot of chivalry. Make it like us. Puppet? Regional faction that we created, which will be long indebted to you. Occupy. Occupy will just make our problems get larger. So let's install puppet. Pause. Look at the factions which hate us or want to go to war. They don't exist anymore. Amazing. We've won. We have won. But at what cost, really? Has it been worth it fully financially? Probably not. But now, there is no faction that should be able to reach us that want us dead. Very important. Very important. Gonna be okay. Oh no. Do they hate us? I hope not. We've just spent all of our money. I'm just thinking, is it worth not paying them, like, taking 6 mil? I think that might. Your city's safe? Yes, Crop! We've brought it back. I'm going to just take the money, I think, and then go to a faction that like us. I think it's cool that we can do that, but I don't think it's monetarily worth it at all when they'll give us 6 mil. Right, and I'll take 400. They give us all of that, all the money they have. Can we just say give us the region? No, okay. I get that would be a bit much. We have loads of slaves, but since we don't use slaves... What resource did you want to take? Because I'm just trying to think what's realistic. Because they hate us, they're going to give us a really bad price on things. Ooh, cut stone would be nice, actually. Take a load of cuts. Oh, we don't have storage anywhere near that. Take a load of pottery. That'd be nice. Whatever resource do you think? Be nice. Maybe make some storage for paper. I know we need paper. Metal's always a nice one, but don't really need that. Maybe some war gear. But then again, they charge so much for it. Clothing. Ooh, nice. I I just monologuing, I'm sorry. What about bread? We love bread in our city. Don't produce much beaver. So we can take our shedek, sorry. Meat we produce. Oh, we produce a lot. I'm just trying to think. I want to get my money's worth. If we're financially wiping out their faction, I want to make sure we do it well. And that looks good. We need it. Actually, you know what? Forget that. We need loads of jewels. We do need jewels, actually, because we're upgrading our important people district. That works for me. And we have financially ruined them. Amazing. I see that as an absolute result. We financially ruined them while putting us on the map. Although they're not particularly keen on us, they won't hate us. Look at all those resources coming for us. We need to make a lot of storage. We need to sort out storage right now. Right, we need storage for paper. I don't think we have any of that. So that is just 80 paper. Okay, we need some serious resource storage. Oh my goodness. Right, we don't have much grain in the city right now. I know we will do at some point. We will regain our grain. But right now we need to up our storage and other things. We're just about to get in mass excess compared to normal. Right, we're about to get... Oh, do we not even have shedek storage? Oh my goodness. I didn't expect that to go so well. At all. Again, reducing grain storage, but we will regain the grain quite quickly. Especially because we have so much coming in now. I mean, it's not even like we're too low on grain, to be honest. Let's increase weapon storage. Bringing in a load of pots. We have loads of this. That's already maxed out. Whoops. I swear we got a huge storage somewhere. Where was that? Okay, you're actually quite full. There's a storage over here, wasn't there? That we made quite large. No. No, there isn't. It was this. We've already been to this. Mel, we'll be fine. We've got 4 mil now. Really? We immediately get a faction that's come up being like, coming to swindle us. Really? Immediately? Come on. Come on. Literally, it's like, what? If they just wanted money, I'd be okay with that, to be honest. But the fact they're asking for pretty much the rest of our resources, I'm a bit like, But then, we just spent a lot of money. I'm actually just going to pay up. I don't want issues. We'll be fine. I know resource-wise it's just used a lot, but I know that will also produce a lot more. Once that all hits us, we're going to get a big boost. And if we're really low on a resource, I can just buy it now. That's the crazy thing. We have dropped to 6 days worth of food, which isn't great, but we'll be okay. See, Crop, I believe in us. I believe in us. And tech seems to be going up, which is nice. So what does that mean? What are they with us? They are... Oh, they're our vassal! Oh! And we can actually bring them in if we ever wanted to. Nice. So if I say wanted to sell them some resources, they're good. But if I wanted to buy resources like grain, wow, I could buy like 100k grain for 4 mil. Or 40k grain for 4 mil. That's not bad. But if I wanted to sell that, for example, 2k, they give us 10. Okay, it's not the best price, but it's not terrible either. Per grain they charge us 12, but what would they buy it for? Per grain they buy that for... free. Okay, it's not a great price though, is it? What can you say? Hey, we can at least afford things now though. But in the worst case, we can buy food. It will be okay for now, though, truthfully. I think give it a few seasons and we'll have restored. So, we're still producing more food than we need. Is that how much we had in reserve now is quite low in comparison to what it once was. But what I'm tempted to turn off industry-wise is actually our ration makers. We just don't need them anymore. Because we're not fielding our own army. Where was it I had them? I think I had them down here somewhere. Ration maker, yep. I'll leave it with one person actually. One person can produce rations and that will be it, because we're not going to have our normal citizens eat them now. So there's no real point. I think I actually had a lot of ration storage too, dotted around. So when this, how far is it now? Is it? Oh, is it already here? I think it already arrived. I think that's why we're getting caravans in the left and right, all coming in bringing their tributes. See, they don't like us. They did not. See, if we had taken out Silban, oh, actually, oh yeah, no, Provanov would have hated us, and then we have other factions which hate us, and there'll be more war. At least now we're blocked off from people that hate us. They cannot actually access us, so we'll be fine, which is awesome. We're okay. Listen, thank you for sticking with me through that crop. That was intense, but now we can actually focus on building. They'll leave us be for now. Awesome. And that'll let us build up our own sort of standing army, I guess. And just generally increase happiness. Build another few rows of houses on this side. I've actually hit over 1,000 pop for the first time in this playthrough. Nice. I mean, to be fair, I don't know why I paid up all the resources. We did just get 4.5 mil, but is it worth? I don't know. Do they hate us? Oh, they have really good power. Okay. Sylvan. They become colleagues. Yeah, that means they just won't ever declare on us. Trade. Yeah, it's 15k. Just give them 16. Oh, sorry, we're taking and then we're taking the money. Let's give them 16,000, and then become. I don't think the other factions would ever attack us. Now that we've kind of given the old 1-2. Now we're the richest faction out of all of them. Crazy, right? But pretty awesome. For a temple people up the woodcutters. No! Ah. Dutiful loyal subjects have arrived. As always, they are expressing eternal gratitude from your protection. Should we want to increase their opinion of us, we can always decline their offers. They're offering us 404,000. Accept. Accept. Wow! It was 400k! Maybe it was more worth it to not even enslave these factions, but what's their opinion on us now? It's still over 1,000%. Wow. We wanted them to join us. It would cost us a lot more money than we have, actually. But not crazy amount more. We just make it so they keep liking us. But I don't know really much we can do on that front. Oh, we can flatter their leaders. We can make them hate us. I guess that's through diplomacy, though. Yeah, we have no emissaries. Oh, actually, we were able to... No, we have no emissary points. Interesting. So if we make the emissaries, we can make their leaders like us, and then we'll be okay. It's pretty cool though. I'll get rid of that for now. We got a lot of veggies. Oh wow, it must have arrived because look at all the fish, look at all the clothes. We just were not ready for all of that resource hit at once, right? Wow. At least now the house should be complete very quickly in the noble chamber. Come on, builders, get to it. We need some nobility in this city. There's people snoozing. And then finally we can start thinking about making this noble island. It'll be pretty neat when we get to it. Our grain is shooting down horribly, actually. Do we still produce enough? We do produce enough, but not by much at all. What can we do to alleviate that? I think it's because we're running out of tools. Maybe I shouldn't have sold all the tools, they're quite important. So, in moments like this, diplomacy... I hope so. We're gonna find out when it's built. Don't... Oh no, don't say that. Is it the right way up? Oh no. Is it? We're gonna see. We are gonna see. And I just forgot completely what I came into this for. What was it? I need tools, that was it. No, Warhammer's tools, there we go. Quite dear still. Maybe, no, maybe like 200? Just to alleviate. No, we'll give them 30. No, not demand it, not demand it. 37,000. There we go. That makes them happy. And we get the tools we need. Now, do they actually ship that from their city? Is that actually going to be sent off? Yes, no. I think it just arrives. No, it is actually shipped off. Nice. Oh, our food's already let back up because of all the tribute we got. Because the fish is crazy. Wow, we've got 20 days worth of fish. Good luck with that, guys. But that spawns fairly quickly, doesn't it? I didn't really think about that. Got a good amount of fruit. We have this really nice constant stream of vegetables now from taxes. We seem to, I mean, we spend a good amount of money, but I think now we have that tribute coming in, we're fine. And I think the happiness, it won't stay at 1,000 obviously, but I think it will sit at around 100, 200. There's some factions where it's sitting at 300, so I think we'll be good on that front. And if not, we just end up going to war with them doing the same thing. Because now we've got the money to be able to knock them out a bit. There are no available services, that means we're probably low in opium again. Don't really want to reseed these farms, it's not producing enough. Maybe this side of the river we can boost a little bit more. Not mushroom, whoops. Make a big old one. Then, you know, again, we have the money to be able to buy goods at the moment, which is awesome. Again, like that, like before, let's just get 100. Awesome. It'd be cool if you could say, like, intercept their trade and stuff. Attack their convoy. You're probably able to be honest. Be shocked if not. But it's just interesting looking at the growth now, how we've managed to really turn it around. You know what it might be? I might have placed the tavern just a little bit too close. Because that looks very much like a door. Grand wall, grand wall, grand wall. Yeah, there's no doors. There is no doors. Um, hmm. I have noticed a minute issue. Minute would be fine. How do I put a door? I don't want a mud wall. I don't want no mud building. Let's get rid of this. Let's just forget that. Forget that. Let's build another noble house. A much nicer area. Chamber for our fine noble residents, which we'll build out of finest grand block. Whoops. You may have unfortunately been correct. So I think it was okay until I built the tavern connected to it. Because I think I just forgot to build the road running down. We'll forget about that monstrosity. Now, where should we place the... Oh, what a lovely square. Next to the toilets. A true place for nobility. It was an unfortunate observation, but I'm glad you made it. Crop. It was, yeah, definitely needed a fixing. Let's get this built. I think this is going to look cool. We're actually going to get our first human nobles. They're going to be whingy, they're going to be whiny, but we'll be fine. Hopefully. Cut down those trees, people. Get to work. Increase the guards here because we don't want any issues for the nobles. I like the idea that you're building this amazing noble manor and it's literally next to it. Is this a mud shack or is this made of wood? Okay, it's wood at least, but there's a few mud shacks just down the road made of hay. Oh, it's getting built. We're getting there. Oh my god, we had so many Cretonians just join. Wow. You're a population boomer. Ooh, it's getting built up. I'm actually really excited for this. Gemstones. Oof. Very nice. I don't know if you remember this crop, or if I've mentioned it before, but I actually work with jewellery in real life. So I always find gems and jewellery in games always quite interesting now. Especially in games like Dwarf Fortress. I never understood what the cuts meant when I first started. Now because I work with jewellery and diamonds and stuff, I understand all the cuts now, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. No! Oh, not Fodalf Shorehand. Wasn't so sure about that, was it? It's a pretty cool industry to work in. It's a lot more work than I think people realise. They just assume, oh, people walk in, they buy, doing nothing, but there's a lot behind the scenes that we have to do. That's not to say I have a difficult job. Like, people work way harder than us, but it's a bit more to it. But that satisfaction of when you're able to find someone the like perfect item, like their wedding ring, that's pretty phenomenal. Actually, I think we lowered their percentages, I believe. No, we didn't. Okay, cool. We did for some reason. We have 77 free employees right now. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. And I cannot finish one hut. How's our wood production looking? I don't think it's looking good at all, does it? Oh no, we're actually producing more wood. I'm shocked. I'm gonna increase more people onto that, but that shocks me. Truthfully, we have a really nice pottery system up. Are we producing enough clay? No. Let's increase the number of people here to maybe 50 or 40. Sorry. Once they arrive on that, we should see a difference. It's not actually ticked up yet, so just waiting for people to arrive to work. Yep, there we go. Are we producing enough coal? No, we are not. So let's increase that to maybe 45. Are we producing enough ore? Clearly not. Nope. Ah, that's maxed out though, so that's just a bummer. We are producing metal though. Producing enough? Yes. It's enough pottery, yes. Enough fabric, yes. Okay, cool. So look at us. What a session from one city all the way to 4. And then we've got a nice vassal who's given us loads of goodies. And Slyban doesn't hate us anymore, so we'll be okay. They built up a really big army there. You can tell they're upset. They're upset. What can you do? Or what can they do, realistically? Other than manage to unite the world against us. So that wouldn't be great, would it, Crop? Right, let's continue the expansion of the city. And I think the food supply is going to be an issue soon. Actually, it's not either. Nice. Sounds like a nice steady increase. Getting more and more housing. Ooh, on this side. More nurseries up. Nice. Could upgrade the brewery actually. A few more people in there. We want some shit. But do we have a storage? That was where the big storage was. Let's reduce that on grain. Oh no. Let's reduce that on grain by 1 and make sure there is plenty of shit storage. I don't know if we actually store it or not, which is a bit of an issue. You're producing a resource, eh? And for anyone who's joining us, if you leave a comment, I have a few cities that need naming, so join in. Currently the cities up for grab are Javelsa, Barinia, and Blastenstan? That's what I think it's pronounced, but I'm really uncertain, to be honest with you. I like how we're already seeing the resources start to flow back in. Like, we have too much leather armor now. Why don't we just sell some? Use a little bit of money, but increases the happiness with us. Nice. I mean, Crop, what would you like to see us focus on now? Because I know you understand it. You probably understand the game better than me by this point, to be honest with you. Maybe work safety would be a nice one. It's only like 50 points. I'm going to just quickly chuck that one on. But I'm thinking what to do next. What should we do? Should we get more medicine, plumbing, healthcare, posh relief? Posh relief. Ooh, can we unlock basements? DMO some increased housing capacity. Restaurant could be quite good. Would fine dining be good? Save up for inns. Do we wait a little bit, get paper making, and then work on other industries like labour? Ooh. Ain't a Kulaf. I don't think we've done any more. No, we haven't improved labs yet. Do you think that's worth it? Nakulaf, my friend, how are you? Join us for a good session here. Nakulaf, we have some cities up for naming. Would you like it to be named after you? Do you have a specific name you'd like for Javesla? And we've managed, look what we've managed to take, Nakulaf. We have absolutely dominated. Ended up having a faction to the south, deciding they wanted to fight us. We made one into a vassal state and took all the money from the other. So doing quite well, actually. City hasn't expanded too much. So still no proper labs yet, so I think I'll take after that Crop and actually upgrade our labs once we get there. Because yeah, it increases their base level by quite a lot. Should be quite good for us. Hopefully, otherwise we're in trouble. Maybe we'll make some more labs now, actually. Have we finished that? We have finished the chamber, but I don't think we have any royalty yet. How do we point to royalty? Do we just pick a random human and just go, hey, you're a noble now? Nope, you're not a human. You're not a human. You're a human. Do we just make them nobles? We can just make them nobles. Okay, so the slave masters, don't really want that. Masters of fashion, jewelers, tailors. Ooh, what noble do we want, guys? What are we thinking? I think Master of the Feast would be interesting. But, oh, Narcocrat. Oh no. But farms, we do have a fairly big farm. You know what? Great point crop. Let's get someone young. 39, no, you're older than last. 25, you're a good bet. I want him to be a human, just because that's the predominant faction for us. I mean, 25 isn't too bad. I think people age up when they're like 12, don't they? 60, no, definitely off the table. You're a human child, human scientist, 38. 28. 31. Same like 31's old. Not that old. Ooh, 20. Nice. I think 20 is fine. Congratulations, you've just become a noble. What do we think? I think Master of the Farms would be quite cool. But for anyone who's joining in, we've got the ability to make our first noble now. Is it industries or is it farms? Ooh. I think, because of what we are, I think it might need to be farms. Because we do produce a lot of food. We'll do Master of the Farms. Amazing. We have our first noble, and it's a human. There they are. There's our fine noble. We'd like to have some more jewellery, more physicians, time for more, allows a little more furniture. We could probably upgrade our furniture production. And then more tree monuments. Interesting. Okay. Most definitely. Yeah, they don't look too happy about it, do they? And I've lost them immediately in their purple. Their regalness. Waiting to see that turn to 0, they've been murdered immediately. Oh, sorry, they're relieving themselves. Sorry. Right. I mean, to be honest, the house doesn't look great. Like, it's just a chamber. What's going to happen there? You've got multiple people serving on you, which is nice, but not phenomenal. Doesn't look too comfy. Chamber of the finest most of sleep requires a lot of work to maintain. Can we afford to build a second? We could. Ooh, this is where it's getting interesting. And can I say, I don't think I've ever had more viewers than this ever at once. So this is crazy to me. We've got 5 people in at the moment. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let me know what you think. Naturally. Kulaf. I'm just going to name it after you, this town. Again, for anyone who comments, I'll name a town after you. I've got 2 more spaces to name. The admin paper, doesn't it? Yes. So probably do paper first, then admin. Makes sense. Embassy, I think you use paper as well. No, you need jewels. Oof. Good luck with that. What will our next lab? Because we're starting to fill out this northern area, but we can build a lab here. That's the graveyard, that's fine. Should build a road. Oh, sorry, entrance here and here. And let's get these stations in. Ah ha ha. actually. Just realised I've started building that in very expensive material. Let's build that out of wood. Let's get some more roads up. So I know these will look like roads, they're not. This is actually just the graveyard. I'm not sure if they would just casually use the roads of the graveyard, that's why I'd rather get our own in there. See what our nobles doing. How happy are they? They're not particularly happy, they've got no clothes. Let's make sure their clothing consumption's up. We have no jewellery, sadly. I don't really want to up the furniture usage until we actually get more furniture production up, but we can afford that now. I might increase that by another 10 people and the woodcutters to make sure that's really suited for, then build another carpenters around here. Change the recipe. There are upgrades, carpentry refinement, that could be good. I'm going to lose a lot of people to this though, I think, so I might just hold off for a minute. Actually, no, we'd always need carpentry. We'll lose maybe 20 people to that, 30 people to that, we'll always still have spares. Crafting, or is it refining next? Crafting, nice. Connect you two together. Make this sort of like a square. Oh no, you're way too good. Do this. Yep. That works. Slow it down a little bit. Workbench. Not like the prettiest building, but it does work. Is this a dirt road we've missed the entire time? Yeah, well, we'd upgraded them all by this point. Incoming. And more food. Haha, nice. Our veg is really shooting up because of this. Maybe we could switch over the fruit at some point. We are quite good in our production at the moment. Quite confident. Seems to be bouncing up every time as well. Is there insufficient workers here? Okay, now it's... I think it might have just finished actually. Yeah, cool. And it's crazy to think, we're barely maybe less than a fourth of our entire build area. We really have the expansion planning we can do. Maybe plan it out a little bit better as we go, but it's looking pretty good. And forgive me, I haven't plugged it once, so don't be angry with me guys, but if you're able to, small channel, if you can give us a follow, massively appreciated. All of these videos get uploaded to YouTube afterwards. If you look at my profile, there's all links to it there. Give us a sub as well, massively appreciated. And then if you ever wanted to watch previous parts, it's all there. Thank you so much. So I normally do that an hour in, but I completely forgot. And nearly 2 hours in, 6 minutes short, I thought, might as well just mention it. Oh, I did end up building it out of Grand. Oh no. Oh no. What a mistake. That best be the most awesome lab they've ever worked in. Oh, I can't believe that. What a blunder. What an absolute blunder. Let's buy some blocks. Oh, it's gonna be expensive. I just know it. So, 200? Oh no, we only need maybe about 100. 20k, it's not crazy though, is it? Okay, 21,000, awesome, I'll send those off. We'll get that fairly soon. No prisoner issues at the moment, means we should have enough guards sort of just patrolling the city, making everyone happy. How's our nobles looking? Or noble? More jewellery, positions, furniture in our homes, yep. Normal sort of asks. Oh, we're so close to that. Okay. Not the woodcutters. Actually, do we have any... We should actually have a load of places open in the hospital. Hopefully we might actually see people going over. Yes, we do. Bleeding badly, being treated. Hope that was them treated and not just bleeding out. Well, I don't know who's watching now, but Krop, Nikulath, if you're there, hope you're having a great time. Any suggestions for the other town names? I mean, if no one else is joining in, be more than welcome to give some suggestions. Well, there's test of waters, but if the loyalty is max and I can't really do anything with the town, I will just up the taxes it pays. Cool. Oh, that's physically the noble's bed. I didn't even realise. There's upkeep, all of that, nice. Quite neat. There's our noble. Oh, they're inspecting rooms. Whoa! What? I wonder if they weigh them by stone, because that's an impressive 80... What? 80 stone... I didn't realise it would talk about their build. The Majesty is appointed with always aspired to be a clerk. Feels like you could do better as a ruler, quite a bit better. Everyone says this, but everyone's happy. You're all happy. You're fine. Can't believe I accidentally built a grand structure and it ended up being a lab. It's not quite how I wanted the grand walls to be placed, but those cows will have a magnificent views, and the globulins. They'll be very content. I'm gonna check our statuses again, actually, for our next playthrough. Titles, have we got any others yet? Quite close to Merciful. So Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, 7 regions, makes sense. Incompetent, well, I think we might already have that. Plus the name game by having a lot of happy people increases your starting population supplies a new game. Awesome. Seems to get 1.5 thousand. We'll get there fairly soon. To be honest, we will reach that. Like that. Nah, it's fine. I know we could, but I might as well commit. Nearly all of it was built by then Krop, and I thought, you know what, might as well just commit to it. That's just built up, and then what else are we waiting on? I know the bigger carpenter's built up as well, I think. Yes, it has. Nice, so we're actually good now, I think. We should start to see some carpentry coming in, and we should see a massive boost to research now. We'll start leveling. Well, actually, we need to hit the quarry ray now. And more nobility is more loyalty. Is that just what happens every time? It's just more loyalty every time. And nobility. Oh, just nobles when it gets to the end. Nice. Populations. 1.15 thousand. Population. 1,110 plebeians. Plebeians. So rude. Love it. Brilliant. And I like that titles only affect your new game. They don't affect at all your normal game. So we actually spend a lot more on... we lose a lot in inflation versus tax, which is interesting. Treasury. Each year, negative treasury will have 10% of stat removed. A positive treasury will have 10% removed. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's... okay, cool. Let's head back over to research. And I think improved lab would be a good one. But does that will then require something? To impress upgrade. Do the same then. And then I think we'll do paper making, then do school. Cool. Lab. Let's upgrade some labs. What's it going to cost? It's going to cost metal. Okay, let's get some of the bigger labs upgraded first. Okay, that did a lot instantaneously. Let's see how this goes. Especially because we just finished off a big lab as well. We're going to see this really start to roll in, I think, research-wise. Look at our food just bounding up. Amazing. Clothing soaring, weapons are starting to soar. Absolutely incredible. Love it. Love to see it. And what year is it now? It's year 56. Oh, not you again. I'll have a small force. We ain't giving you nothing. Now, what I will do is save. We do love a bit of combat here, don't we? Quick little save. If we can't fight them ourselves, I will hire a mercenary band to defend us. We've done it before, we'll do it again. I have no shame. Ooh, saving up 240 stone might actually be a really good idea. We can just buy that actually. Let's just say 300. What would that be? 66. It's just for where we're at now, money-wise, we're doing okay. No, I think that's the big perk of having all this money is that we can just buy it in now, which is awesome, to be honest. I want to get a restaurant up soon. I wonder what we'd make in our city. We're actually not producing that much grain now, so that's something we'll work on. We should be producing tools. Are we not producing tools now? That feels empty. Metal, tools, yeah, we are producing tools still. Let's throw in a few more people. Smelters are good. I mean, we don't really have to produce a load of weapons anymore. We can just change it over to do more tools. Just because of what we're doing now. Yeah, let's just make tools. Let us just focus on our expansion. Attack them. Let's get in there. Now, what does it consider a small force when our population's over 1,000? Is it like a 10-man small force? Is it going to be 1,000 people? We really don't know. Okay, that is a really small force. Okay. Now, how are our people looking? Archers are good. melee unit, not so much. There's a dwarf? There's two dwarves. Okay, two dwarves in heavy armor. Dwarves look like they're ready to kick ass. Right. Did I open a Phantom? Forget about it. No, I didn't. Okay, I never opened it. Okay, whew. I brought a Fanta up for while I streamed, but just had that awful realization of, oh my goodness, did I just leave a Fanta to go flat? Thankfully, no. What a thing to worry about, eh? I don't think our archers are going to get in much combat here. It's not a great place for them. The dwarves are getting in there. Fire! Oh, nice. That was a quick one. Yeah, nice. I guess when it says small force, it really means small force. And we took loads of stuff off them. Brilliant. I got with all these species living next to each other. Got a lot of retirees actually. I'll just see if we've got any rows where it's like, well, okay, we've got dwarves here, but no Kryptonians on the same row. I'm sure they're all friends. They have to be, otherwise we kill everyone, so I think they're very well aware of that fact as well. I think restaurant. Though we could upgrade worshipping with style, but not too bothered about that yet. Could do paper making, which increases our sort of upkeep. What Empire Craft? What's that need then? That's oh okay, it's 1,200, it's not crazy. I just think restaurant would be a nice thing to have. So that's how we unlock the next line of entertainment. So it'd be in distribution? Yes. Restaurant. Ooh, everyone will love a good restaurant. Right, where do we want to build this? And it's going to be out of wood. We'll build this probably to the south. Again, the issue is now we're running out of good prime real estate to build things. We could build it here, actually. I think the cooking station is going to have to probably be the biggest thing, right? So then if we do that, and then do... There's a wall of tables here. Wall tables here. Okay, cool. Door here. If that works, yeah, let's do it. So at least get one restaurant in where they can sit down. So to anyone who isn't as familiar with the game, I didn't play it a long time ago. I don't think food stalls were a thing. If I remember correctly, it was just you'd build a restaurant. Housing individually wasn't a thing. You'd make these big rooms where people would just sleep on the beds in there. You just thought, oh, no one has their own place. But then I think nobles did have their own place then. Nothing like it is now. I mean, there was time before fight pits. Even crime wasn't a thing when I used to play. That's why I've always found it quite interesting playing through this. The resources have always been the same. Bathhouses have been in for quite a long time. Getting cantors used to be way easier. They just appeared like everyone else. Argonosh weren't a thing. Telapis weren't a thing. Mevians, I don't believe so. Garthemes maybe, but Dondorians, Kryptonians, humans exist. Actually, sorry, Telapis did exist. I think the other ones didn't. So it's yeah, it's been a long journey, but this game is incredible. I'd definitely say a big thank you to the dev for making such a good replayable game. So they wouldn't join you anymore. So they used to just join you as a faction. Now you need to be friends with a coven. So there we go. So for the species requirement to lock the help of the havens that are within your realm. So I need aphorism 60% when 36. I need all 50% when it's 0. Need at least 500 and no Cantor slaves. For Argonosh, they're they weren't a thing when I played, so I'm not sure. But I need to make it so we have more Schmalerism? Really don't know what that means. Maybe it's one of the religions. Oh, actually, is it the religion? I can just find out very quickly. Mion Schmalor, yes. Arthuri. Arthurism, okay, that's what it is. I want the Cantors because they're a bit more chill. They don't want to work, but they are very chilled out. Make it a big one. Places in the south. Yeah, get a load of worshippers for that, and then that should hopefully start to boost more into that end. Oh, really? I don't know. Maybe you have to, like, click on that, see if they have certain things they need you to do then. Like, not just the requirements, but they do. Yeah, have a little peek. Are you playing now, Crop? I just have this image. You've got a full monitor setup. You've got this one up. You've got my stream. There's 2 other streams you've got. No. I'd have rated it. Songs of 6 or Songs of 6. Just to say, I'm probably going to have to pull the stream to an end soon just because I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, oh, I've got work quite early tomorrow. So might have to leave soon, but absolute pleasure to be playing for you guys tonight. Really missed this, so I'm really happy to be back on. Because I haven't really been able to commit to much recently, so sorry about that. Been very busy. Wow, that's 500k. Oof. I know they'll be happy with us if we decline, so maybe I'll just take it for now, and then once they're a little less happy with us, like, nah, now it's starting to drop. Maybe soon we'll start to not accept. They don't mind us, our neighbours, they're happy with us. Like, Mystique really likes us, in comparison to some of the factions, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Pleasure. Massage parlour. Tourism. I think tourism will be a very interesting one. Very interesting one. Barbers, grooming. I do need more metal to upgrade these. Here's my other ones. That's 2. So there's 1 here that needs an upgrade, but we're actually losing on metal now, which isn't great. But what can you do? I always find it so just out of place when you're just playing, you're thinking calm, then you just hear this fart from one of the toilets just pierce through. Oh, it's funny. How are you doing? What's wrong? Seas, rows of tastelets, fulfillment. They want jewellery, but they're not exactly too displeased. Just unhappy there's not enough. Wait, is this the house? Where are they? I'm gonna say, no way. They have this and they're going somewhere else. Where are they going? Spectrum room, where are they going? Why are they wandering off? It's not safe for you, you need your own guards. Actually, our alcohol reserve is getting absolutely annihilated, that's not great. Grain's gone down, not happy with that, but it's kind of holding. Fish is just up there now forever. Amazing. Sure, we get no reserve of at all. To be fair, we can turn you off. We don't need you anymore. No army to supply, so we can send that all back into public stockpile. Food production, we have nice excess. No faction wants to annihilate us now, so I don't think war's going to happen again for a long, long time, which is awesome until we're ready for it. Do we upgrade the Empire? See, now it's really open to what do we upgrade? Do we upgrade embassy stuff? Do we now end of life care? You know, do we upgrade more on the, you know, schooling front? Paper making, libraries, universities, administration, school. What would that actually mean for us? Use to knowledge, easy to use maybe? And we can actually make big statues. Oh, basement, so we can do second basement, second floors. More transports. Going to piece of burden. Logistics. Oh, absolutely awesome. Oh, so many options where we can take this, but what I think for now is actually, I want to see this restaurant in action. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Oh, there we go. I wonder what they're making. Oh, they have no coal. Oh no. But they're making stuff. We've got people cooking, grabbing a bite to eat. They're enjoying themselves. Amazing. It's what we like to see in our city. So, big thank you from Alcindor, myself, Lance, and I hope you're had a great time today, guys. With the stream, I know I have. It's been an amazing stream. Prop, thank you for joining us. Nikula, thank you for joining us. Any more who's been watching today, I hope you've had a wonderful time. Oh well. Can't resist a mass execution, can we? The end of the old session. That's how we always start off, end off. Sorry, send them to the arena. Send them to the arena. But I will catch you all later. You have a wonderful day, and again, thank you for joining in. Next stream, I don't know what we'll play next, but maybe this again, I'm not sure. But anyway, you all have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you around. Bye now.